All right, so this video is just a little review, and it's a little aid that will help bring you and your nervous system into more of a place of stillness, because as you undertake deep and profound therapy work, the clearing of trauma, it brings it out and is most certainly going to be upsetting to your nervous system. So this is a bit of an aid, a resource that you can use to help bring your body into stillness. You can think of it this way, that when we are in session, the idea is that we go hard. We lean deep into the pain and difficulty that's there to be felt. But between sessions, you just don't have to. You don't have to. You may want to. You may be overeager. I'm kind of one of those where I want to get after it, and if there's work to be done, and if we can move through it, then I want to get it done. But you don't have to. I'd recommend, and continue to recommend to myself in my own healing journey, to bring my body into stillness. The body that's in stillness can process, it can release all trauma and integrate the good that you want to have a part of your life. So find a place to sit. You don't have to make this complicated, just like we did in my office. Find a place to sit. So this guided meditation incorporates many aspects, many techniques that are used, all of which are designed and are used to bring the body into stillness. So once you're ready, you don't have to look at me. You do not have to be watching this video. Just listen to the audio. I want you to pick something in front of you, something that you can look at. Maybe about the size of a dime, just one little point of focus. And just keep your focus right there, your conscious awareness right there, as if you could move your consciousness to that spot, out of your body and over to that spot. Now, you'll notice that as you do this, there will be changes to your vision, because once the receptors in your eyes no longer get any novel input, anything new to pay attention to, they start to shut down because there's nothing else going on, which is why you'll notice your vision will start to change. Mine gets blurry, and the objects that I'm looking at, it appears as if they start to move. So just allow for that. It's as if the signal is being sent to your entire system that it's time to rest. It's time to shut down. That's what's happening with the light receptors in your eyes. They're resting. They're shutting down because there is nothing new to do. So you can allow for that. Let the eyes feel just a little heavier. Let them feel heavier. You're not waiting for some mystical force to overtake you to make your eyes heavy and relaxed. Just allow for that. And pretend that there is a line that extends from the middle of your head to that object that you're looking at. And you can play with your consciousness. Just be playful and light right now about putting your conscious awareness at the midpoint of that line, in the middle of space, in the middle of what appears to be nothing. Notice how the vision changes, and then put it right back on that spot. And as you're doing this, continue to allow the eyes to get a little heavier, a little calmer. Even if it's just 5%, that's fine. And in just a moment, we're going to do a backward countdown from 5 to 1. When I say 1, you get to choose to close your eyes. Again, you're not waiting for some mystical force outside of you to overtake you and to be like, whoa, I couldn't even keep my eyes open. It was crazy. No, just let the eyes close. You go ahead and choose. So just keep your focus on that object. Place your attention now, maybe even in the middle of your head, the seat of awareness in your head. 5. Right, just let it be a little calmer, a little more still. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just choose to close your eyes now and be aware of heaviness now that is extending from the light receptors in your eyes to the small little muscles surrounding your eyes, and that they're just loose. You don't have to hold any tension here right now. And you can feel, if you like, notice that you can feel, maybe even ever so gently, heaviness distilling from your eyes all through your head. Your cheekbones are relaxing, the musculature in your jaw. You can let your teeth gently part with your mouth closed. You can let your tongue go slack and just fall loose at the bottom of your mouth. And throughout the process, you can gently extend any out breath that you want to. You do not have to do all the out breaths. Right now, you are not called upon to work hard. You're not called upon to earn your relaxation here. It's waiting. We're just joining it. So each out breath that you are aware of, you can extend it willfully. And with that out breath, just notice the subtle letting go that's taking place in your system. You're already doing beautiful work, and you're allowing this unfolding of peace, stillness, and relaxation to occur in your body. Now notice your neck. This is a simple body scan. Notice your throat. Notice the space right in the middle of your throat. Notice the space around your throat and your neck that just exists in emptiness. Notice your shoulders. Just pay attention to them as if they're kind of heavy, as if you had an orb in each shoulder, and each orb was heavy. Not an oppressive heaviness, but just a gentle heaviness that kind of gently caused your upper arms to just rest at your sides without any effort. As you notice the heaviness just descending from shoulder to elbow. Just feeling the softening, the loosening. And then from your elbows to your wrists, just a letting go. And if at any point you want to lean into an out breath, do it. And now we're going to do what's called autogenic relaxation. Easy. This is simple. I want you to focus now in your mind as you repeat the words, my hands are heavy. My hands are heavy. Notice the repetition of those words in your mind, and then pay attention to your hands. Home in on the sensations in your hands, and you'll start to notice a little bit of heaviness starting to develop in the hands. There's a beautiful mind-body connection here. My hands are heavy. My hands are heavy. You do not have to, but on your in-breath, you can really focus on the saying of that phrase. And on the out-breath, you can really focus on the deepening heaviness in your hands. My hands are heavy. I'm going to be quiet just for a few moments and just notice what that's like. Now swap out the word heavy for warm. Heavy and warm are typically two qualities of relaxation that are really identifiable. They are sensory experiences that can help you clue into relaxation. My hands are warm. Now, you're not working hard mentally to force warmth or heaviness. Just gently noticing the repetition of those words. My hands are warm. You don't have to repeat them fast and to turn up the heaviness or the warmth real fast. You don't. My hands are warm. My hands are warm. Just allow for warmth to develop. Even if it's just a little bit, you're doing just fine. Keep coming back to the body. And now, on a few out breaths, I want you to feel deep into your heart, right behind your breastbone. And notice your heart. Notice the sensation within, and as you breathe out, let it be a little more soft, a little more still. Release the tension. Relax behind your heart. If you like, noticing that you are the observer of all that is transpiring right now, even your heart. And that by simple, light, and easy focus, you can allow your heart to calm. And with it, your digestive system too, as you move your awareness down to your belly. And if you want, you can even think, my digestive system is calm. My digestive system is heavy. But for the sake of this video, if you want, you can pause right now and tend to that. There's no where to get to here, but just to allow deeper stillness and relaxation to unfold. So relative to that, as we're going through the whole body, feel into your thighs. I like the sensation or the imagery as if they were two large pancakes, and it's like hot butter or just butter is being melted and dissolving right in. And delicious, yummy syrup is just spilling in and over. As on each out breath you pay attention to, they just loosen. As if they've been tied up tight, and now that knot is just let loose. Notice the thighs just letting go. It's as if that syrup and butter is spilling over the knees, running down your lower legs, and pooling, puddling up in the soles of your feet. And this is a beautiful moment here too to go back to the autogenic relaxation. Think the words, my feet are heavy. And again, be light about this. You don't have to force heaviness. Just be curious about the heaviness that you can feel in your feet. My feet are heavy. My feet are heavy. And just allow for the delightful. Again, this is not an oppressive heaviness. This is not a heaviness that holds you down, making it so you can't move. It's just holding you still. Repeat that in your mind. And again, if you like, on your in-breath, think, my feet are heavy. And on the out-breath, really feel into your feet. We're not trying to get to the right amount of heaviness. We just carry on as if that stillness and heaviness could deepen forever, blissfully and beautifully. Swap out the word heavy for warm now and say, my feet are warm. My feet are warm. As if you were in front of a crackling fire or the sun just parted through a cloudy sky. You don't have to earn that. You don't have to work for that. You just allow it. My feet are warm. My feet are warm. Notice the phrase. Notice the feet. Now this is a game you can play with yourself right now. I like to tell myself in my mind next that, oh, my left leg is just so heavy. My left foot is so relaxed and heavy right now, I couldn't possibly lift it. Now you need to know that in the event you really wanted to, obviously you could. But play that game if you like for a moment and tell yourself that your lower leg is too heavy to lift. That as you try to move it, there's just deepening heaviness in it, as if you were growing roots from the soles of your feet all the way into the earth. Now you don't have to, again, you can move your leg, but just give yourself the experience of being so relaxed that it's just not really even that desirable to, and you just let go. It's like the more you try to move it, the more the heaviness doubles. But you just let go. So at any rate, go ahead and let go of that. And now I want you to visualize. Now this can be a point where you can just pause the video and let this be enough. You can go into a meditative state. You can just count yourself upward from 5 or from 1 to 5. When you say 5 in your mind, know that that's your clue to open your eyes and just return to your day feeling refreshed, knowing that when you open your eyes, you're going to feel good and relaxed, and that you get to carry that with you into your day. If you'd like to carry on, this can be good with simply by thought. This next portion is simply by thought creating deep stillness in your body. So I want you to imagine you're getting in an elevator, the doors open, brilliant bright light spills all over you as you look out the glass walls of this elevator onto beautiful scenes, colors, vistas, a whole panoramic view. And we're going to do a backward countdown as well, again from 10 to 1, because these countdowns give yourself a sense of deepening, of going deeper and deeper. So with each number I count backwards, it's like the elevator's moving from floor 10 all the way to 1. And when we get to 1, you're going to notice even more deepening relaxation than you do now. And we just allow for it. We just let it. No need to earn it or to work for it, but just to receive it. So notice that the elevator starts to move gently, and it's if you're being cradled in this space and just being lowered from 10 to 9. You can notice how good your out breath feels now. Just let go. 8, 7. And it's as if the view you're looking at is the sun is starting to get lower in the sky. Colors are changing. 6, 5. Brilliant yellows into oranges and reds and pinks. Into purples. 5. Feel your body double its sense of heaviness and relaxation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel the elevator just come to a stop, and you just settle even more deeply into relaxation in your body. And now hear the ding, the chime of the elevator doors open. But before you do, they're going to open up onto a peaceful place. Maybe one we've already selected in session. You can think of one now. It could even be a different one. Doesn't always have to be the same. But let the doors open when you're ready and step into your peaceful place. This can be a memory. I want you to step into this memory and focus now on what you can see. The textures, the colors, the time of day, other people who might be there. Just notice what is there to be seen. And then, as if you were really there, hear the sounds that are associated with this peaceful place or this peaceful memory. All the sounds. What's the wind doing, if there is any? And notice again your out breath as you let go even deeper into this space. If you can, remember what this space smells like. What it feels like against your skin, against your body to be there. This is a place where you get to rest. There's no next thing to get to. There's no assignment. There's no obligation here. None at all. This is a place for you to rest and to feel good in your body. And as you're feeling deeply relaxed, see if just let these words wash over you. All that has happened today, all that is happening in your life right now is unfolding exactly as it needs to for the expansion of not only your greatest good, but those around you. And you can trust the unfolding of this process, the highs of pleasure, the lows of pain and fear and suffering. And you can allow both to exist at the same time. Again, not having to work hard. That you can have more trust in yourself, in your inner being, and way more forgiveness, less judgment of yourself. You can let that go. But you don't have to make sure to let it go. Just let the body be still. You'll find it delightful. You'll find a craving to cultivate more stillness in your life. That it's okay to leave what seems like the never-ending rat race in your mind of never-ending thoughts. Now, you can stay here as long as you like. And it's okay even now if you want to open your eyes and just pause the video. If you do, just close your eyes right back. If you're still continuing with the video, then we're going to do a count upward from 1 to 5, as if we're back in the elevator, going up to floor 5. What that means is the number 5 is you get to open your eyes again, you get to choose to, and you get to feel kind of like you bring with you out of this beautiful space the relaxation that you've just enjoyed and carry it with you. But if you're going to pause the video, you can do your own count upward to 5. That's totally fine. You don't even need this. You can guide yourself through all of this. But just notice you're back in the elevator. You're not actually leaving this space because it's always here. You're just going to rejoin your day. 1, just feel the elevator car just start to gently rise and lift you. Do all the work to lift you back into your day. 2, 3, maybe taking some deep breaths. Just start to notice your body becoming enlivened with energy, natural energy that was not hard fought over. 4 and 5. Go ahead and open your eyes, rejoin your day, feel good, and know that you can return to this video, and it's highly recommended you return to it frequently. I'd prioritize it. This, or whatever you are doing in your life to cultivate stillness and relaxation, prioritize it. Let it feel good. And then when you're not here, if you find yourself lost in the mix, just notice you're lost into it. Don't judge yourself for it, and keep coming back to stillness in the body.